Welcome back. Today we are tackling a high-yield topic for your postgraduate training and clinical practice, the 5 core domains of negative symptoms in schizophrenia. Understanding these domains is critical because they often drive long-term disability and are notoriously resistant to standard antipsychotic treatments. Let us break down the 5 categories you will encounter in your clinical interviews. First, we look at affective flattening or blunting. This is essentially a restriction in the range and intensity of emotional expression. When you are observing the patient, you will notice an unchanging, almost wooden facial expression. They show decreased spontaneous movements and a striking paucity of expressive gestures. They will rarely use hand movements to emphasize their points. You will also see poor eye contact, where they might stare right through you, along with affective non-responsivity where they fail to smile or laugh when prompted. Furthermore, listen to their voice, it will often lack normal inflections and sound completely monotonic. The second domain is alogia, which represents a poverty of thinking inferred from their speech. This presents as poverty of speech, where replies are restricted, brief, and unelaborated. Sometimes they have poverty of content of speech, meaning they talk enough but the language is vague, over-concrete, or conveys very little actual information. You must also watch for blocking, where their train of thought is suddenly interrupted, and an increased latency of response, where they take an unusually long time to reply to your questions even though they heard you. Our third category is avolition and apathy. This is the loss of goal-directed behavior and motivation. Clinically, this is highly visible in their grooming and hygiene, with patients often presenting with soiled clothes or poor personal care. You will see impersistence at work or school, making it incredibly difficult for them to maintain employment or finish tasks. This is coupled with physical anergia, where the patient is physically inert, sometimes sitting for hours without initiating any spontaneous activity. Next is anhedonia and asociality. This domain covers the inability to experience pleasure and a lack of interest in social relationships. Ask about their recreational interests, which are usually practically non-existent. You will also note a decrease in sexual interest and activity. More broadly, there is a profound inability to feel intimacy and closeness, leading to poor relationships with friends and peers. They often prefer to spend almost all of their time completely isolated from the outside world. Finally, we assess attention. Negative symptoms severely impact cognitive engagement, leading to social inattentiveness where the patient appears unengaged or spacey during your interaction. This inattentiveness becomes glaringly obvious during formal mental status testing. When you ask them to perform tasks like serial sevens or spelling world backwards, they will frequently struggle and make multiple errors due to an underlying inability to focus. Mastering these 5 domains will dramatically improve your descriptive psychopathology and help you tailor your management plans more effectively. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to like and subscribe for more high-yield psychiatry concepts. Keep observing, keep learning, and I will see you in the next session.